Looking here.
Is it done?
It is, so pay me.
Yeah, take it, take it.
Stay strong, Shakik. Help is coming. Are you the head of the Guild of Silk?
That depends on who's asking. Are you an assassin?
If I was, would I tell you?
Ha! I like you, stranger. My name is Arashad.
Call me Jasker.
I am at your disposal.
I need to get a message to a noble house in Kayalisar.
Which house?
Malfagon. They were friends of mine.
Sadly, with Toll besieged, none of my merchants could possibly deliver a message. We're trapped like rats until the siege is broken. How can I help?
There's an Ishkai chained up near the market. What do you know about that?
A thief? It tried to steal from one of our market stalls. It doesn't seem like it has the strength to survive its punishment. I am at your disposal.
Could you free the imprisoned Ishkai?
I could.
What would you want in return?
Oh, any of a number of different things, actually. I've lost a few merchants to aphotic spider attacks at night. Nasty creatures. And recently hiding in every shadow, it seems. There's also a more, delicate matter. One involving, shall we say, a reappropriation of assets. Please, ask your questions.
How's business?
Alas, it's a bad time to be a Tholian merchant. The city is surrounded by a horde of nomads, intent on sacking it. Terrible things lurk in the shadows of the catacombs. On the other hand, Guild of Silk profits are up this quarter. Nothing like a siege to drive up the price of food, huh? What do you need?
How long can you bear the siege?
Hard to say, really. Possibly a year. If a sandstorm forces the nomads to retreat, even longer. Not to mention that the Intendant is an excellent gate weaver. He may have means to help us beyond even this. It's an inconvenience. But there are bigger dangers within the walls than without. What do you need?
What do you know of Duke Darmok?
Less than I'd want, more than I'd like. He overthrew my father as Intendant. I had no love for my father, but he was blooded, you know? I do not trust the Duke. And not just because he's in the Order of the Veil. Everyone knows the Order is just the thin veneer of respectability the Inquisition uses to cloak its institutional corruption. Thole would be better off without him.
I know both the man and his liege. You're wise to distrust him.
You have questions?
You'll free the shadow thief Shakik if I slay these aphotic spiders.
Bring me 10 spider carcasses, and I'll consider the Ishkai pardoned. Search inside the burial grounds, southwest of the market. They seem to be infesting there in great numbers. I am at your disposal.
Here are your slightly mangled spider carcasses. You release the Ishkai.
Of course. I am a man of my word. Especially when dealing with someone stronger than I am. Of course, the infestation will continue as long as the spiders can reach Thole. I wonder if they could be prevented from reaching the burial ground somehow. Please, ask your questions.
I can stop the spiders reaching the burial grounds. For 200.
No, they'd eventually find another way in anyway. 50.
Little time is worth a little money. 150.
100, final offer.
Done. I would have taken 80.
I would have paid 120, but 100 is fair. I've heard there's a statue near where the spiders are appearing. That would seem to be a sensible place to start. I am at your disposal.
I've blocked the spiders. Pay me the 120.
We agreed 100.
You'll pay 120 because you still need me.
Very well, but you are not making an ally here.
That was never my plan.
This will hopefully buy some time, but it won't end the problem.
If I kill the Queen, the infestation will stop. Had to do this every year in Kayalisar at the Winter Moon Festival.
What do you need?
300 for hunting the aphotic Queen.
100 is fairer.
500 is fairer. I'll do it for 3.
300 it is.
Be patient. It may take a while to find her.
You have questions?
What's the job?
When he defeated my father and became intendant, Darmok also took something. A sword. A family heirloom, you might say. It was given to my father by my grandfather, and to him by his father before him. Darmok gave it to the mercenaries as a gift, to secure his alliance with them. But the sword is mine by right of birth, and I want it back. Take this key. It will open the cellar to the Guild of Steel. The sword will be down there somewhere, I'm certain. Far too valuable as a bargaining chip for anyone to be wielding it. Find the sword and bring it back to me. I will pay you 200 in return. You will know it by the engraved pattern of 2 entwined serpents on the hilt and blade. What do you need?
Who has an Arcanum key?
No one in my guild, I think. I'd be surprised if the Guild of Steel have one either. There is a hooded mage who enters there sometimes, but I know of no one else who goes there. I am at your disposal.
You know about a Sura mercenary in Thole?
This is really none of my business. Please, leave me out of this. I am at your disposal.
Do you know someone called Kench?
She used to run the hostel, didn't she? Honestly, outside the Guild of Silk, my knowledge of the people of Thole gets a little sketchy. You have questions?
They freed you already? Good.
Shakik is in your debt, Captain Jasker. Shakik has little to give, but you must take this.
A key for the Arcanum. You know the hooded man.
He gave Shakik this after freeing Shakik. He wanted you to have it.
Nothing like feeling you've been set up. Are you fit enough to gate weave?
To leave Thol, Shakik will find the strength, but it may take longer to return.
I need you to take a message to House Malfagon in Kyalisar. You know the place. Tell them Jasker has returned and stands ready to assist in their hour of need. Can you remember that? Listen to their message and then find me, however it is you do that.
Shakik can weave a gate from you to Kyalisar. Return to you wherever you are.
Good. I knew I could rely upon one of Darius's Ishkai to aid me. May you fare well, Shakik.
The honor is Shakik's. Ganiki Erskis Undgan.
We cannot afford to rest. We must continue onwards.
Pathetic! I shall handle this myself. Pathetic! I shall handle this myself. Thou shalt face me now.
There goes the escape route. Upstairs then. Stand still. These skills far too slowly.
Thou shalt know despair.
Fine, I'll handle this. Nothing personal, mercenaries! Better if I do the talking here.
Please, ask your questions.
Your father's sword, as requested.
Can it be? You have no idea what this means to me. Please. You must accept this purse of coins with my thanks.
Let's call it 500, shall we?
Have it. Here, take your money and give it to me. How can I help?
Guess knocking down the statue wasn't such a good idea. bloody locked doors.
How can a mere door block me?
A task for a king. Over with. They don't make poultices like they used to. Over with. Looks like the tremor opened up a new path. We have to press on.
I shall show you true power.
Don't make poultices like they used to. Not bad. Go again.
Stay back, demon!
Or what, spirit? Thou shalt howl at me?
I can defend myself!
Clearly, beggar. Nothing can harm thou. But fear not. Thy soul is too measly to make a meal for any demon.
Thanks, I guess.
How come thou to this place?
I was pursuing a wretch who stole my amulet. I didn't see what killed me. A spider, perhaps? I cannot rest while that swaggering pissmire holds the owl amulet.
I grow stronger!
Far too slowly.
Please bring me the owl amulet so my soul can rest.
confused. Here we go again. Come on now. Bloody locked doors.
Pathetic! I shall handle this myself.
Amulet! I cannot thank you enough for recovering it.
Indeed, thou gave me precious little reason to assist thee. He who took it is dead.
I shall weep no tears for that blackguard. My soul shall finally be at rest.
It seems I was wrong, beggar. Thou hast left me a small snack after all.
Everything myself? Better if I do the talking here.
Please, ask your questions.
The hunt is over. The queen has been culled.
I knew you could do it, Jasker. Here, 300.
Keep your money. The hunt is its own reward.
You're a strange one, Jasker. But I like your style. You have questions?
What can I get you today?
Do you know someone called Kench?
Don't know anything useful about that, I'm afraid, but I'll bet someone in town does. Weapons, armor, supplies, excellent prices, superb quality. Always a pleasure.
Ah, what the...
Do you know someone called Kench?
I know of her, sure, but I haven't seen her since the siege began. Ah, what do you have for me? Think of me when you have goods you do not need. Everything you need to suit...
Do you know someone called Kench?
Yes, of course. She used to run the hostel when I was supplying them. Seemed friendly enough, and I didn't pry. Everyone in Thal has secrets, you know. Potions, herbs, cheapest in Thal. Be safe.
If it isn't my best...
Do you know someone called Kench?
No, sorry. I've heard the name, but I couldn't tell you who he was. If it isn't my best-dressed patron. You are always welcome here.
We may be besieged, but I won't tolerate any transgressions in my city. Back for the best weapons around, I see. Come back when you need more armaments.
We have to press on. We did as you asked. Now what?
I expected you sooner.
Thou art fortunate we came at all.
We? Already your captive soul changes you. It will be interesting to see how this develops.
Cut out your irritating asides, or I shall cut you to the gizzard.
Your understanding of human anatomy is flawed, but I take your point. My name is Krenz. Until recently, I was the High Sage of the Pentanera, the secret council behind the Inquisition, the most powerful institution in the Heretic Kingdoms.
But you chose to betray us.
Unfortunate timing. I can remedy this, but you must defend me for a moment. Erabara Sephra Ashia Cantas.
You have my gratitude, but time is short. It will not be bound for long.
I will implant a memory suggesting I fled towards the burning wall. You will forget this meeting as soon as I release it, I'm afraid.
There's no way to liberate me?
Its death would free you, but I am reluctant to lose my only ally.
I can't say I'm keen on that plan either.
I'll transfer this enchantment to your mind. You may get an opportunity to sever the connection from the inside. Although without a new host, your soul will perish.
I'll pick my moment carefully.
You must leave now. I cannot hold it much longer.
Valkyrin and Evandra suspect. They will return to Thol shortly.
Then I must be going. Farewell, Carissa. I hope we shall meet again. Now, where were we?
That woman, she was a demon like myself?
Carissa's soul has indeed been stolen by a devourer. Yet you are not like that demon. It may have but one soul in its possession. I do not know what will happen to you as you acquire more souls. But if we are fortunate, it will only serve to grow your power further. What else do you want to know?
Who is this Carissa?
High Preceptor of the Pentanera. Her task was to recruit mages into the Order of the Veil.
Was?
If there are any mages left who have not been recruited to the Order, they have been slain. Only Temuria and the Sura clans have not been brought under its wing. Every living human mage in the Heretic Kingdoms is a member of the Order, or are fleeing from it, like me. What else do you want to know?
Who are this Valkyrin and Evandra the woman spoke of?
2 other members of the Pentanera. Baron Evandra is High Executioner, and devoted to his duty. Evandra's dedication makes him particularly dangerous to us. since he will certainly not be turned to our side.
A dangerous man. I thought him dead.
He was, but demons now claim the souls of all the Pentanera but myself. He and Lord Valkyrin used to be enemies, but circumstances have changed now that Valkyrin's mother has returned. Valkyrin himself is High Inquisitor, tasked with eradicating all religious practice. The Inquisition is far from its ideals these days, however, and from his too, for that matter.
I stood by the Inquisition because we needed to defeat the Theocrat. Only too late did I realize what I'd let happen.
Hardly your fault, Jasker. Do you think I assassinated the Theocrat with this outcome in mind? What else can I tell you?
Who is Valkyrin's mother? Why is she important?
Lady Mara, the founder of the Order of the Veil. She created the Pentanera and the Inquisition, and was High Magus until her death. The demon that controls Mara's soul now controls the Inquisition. If we can't find a way to defeat her, we are all doomed. What else do you want to know?
Thou art pursued. How wilt thou escape from Thol?
Not a problem for me. Far tougher for you, I'm afraid. Take this. It will open a path into the deeper catacombs. There is a path out of Thol that way, although it will not be easy. I will meet you outside the city if all goes well.
And if it does not?
Try to remain optimistic. What else can I tell you?
Thou art exceptionally irritating, mortal.
You're not exactly a paragon of manners yourself. Fortunately, we do not need to like each other to be allies.
Else thee would have no allies.
Indeed. You have more questions? I will be watching the Skullgate for you.
If this is a trap...
Believe me, if I intended you harm, I would scarcely have waited this long to act. Don't worry about me. Worry about Valkyrin and Evandra. Now go, while you still can.
Come on, then. Let's get this over with. Better if I do the talking here.
Thou shalt not...
Bloody locked doors.
I shall show thee true power.
Bloody locked doors. Come on now. You call that an attack?
Captain Jasker, sir.
What news?
Shakik brings word from Prolocutor Tiberius.
Let me see that.
My Lord Jasker, I must report a most terrible and nefarious crime against House Malphagon. The heir to the Lord Protectorship of Corwenth, Kiri Malphagon, is missing. I suspect she's being held hostage, although I have received no demands. I continue to act as Regent Protector in her stead, but I do not know how long I can keep this secret. The seal of the Lord Protector is still warm, so the line of House Malphagon has not ended yet. But Kiri is the last of the Malphagons. I fear for her life. You must return to Corwenth immediately to search for her. You must aid us, Jasker. Morgan trusted you more than anyone alive. Save his niece and save House Malphagon from extinction. Your obedient servant, Prolocutor Tiberius.
Morgan never trusted you, Tiberius, and neither do I. But under the circumstances, I have no choice but to search for Kiri. Your services ended, Shakik. Return to the Confederacy, or or wherever you wish.
An honor to serve you, Captain Jasker. Ganiki Erskis Ntkan.
Well, somewhere new at least.
Thou shalt know despair. The essence of these undead is enchanted. Somewhere I don't know. Guards for the gate. Perhaps now it can be opened.
Brought the signs.
Pathetic! I shall handle this myself.
Not bad. Arrows fall where they may. Come on then, let's get this over with.